I recall sitting outside the Slug and Lettuce on a beautiful summer's evening way back in the 1990s. I spotted what I now know to be a Brindleyplace security officer go by. I recall thinking, what's that bloke doing? That was the 1990s and life was very different then. Door supervisors maybe, but patrolling private security? Very strange. I concluded after a bit of thought that, well, at least he would get a call off to the police if there were any problems. A decade or so later, and for close to 2 more decades, I've been working with the men and women I now know as the Brindleyplace security. Good bunch. Nowadays, I understand fully what they do. In many respects, they are the unsung heroes of Brindleyplace. They keep it safe, really safe. When things get a little messy, they step in to calm matters down. We're going to meet Che shortly. He is in charge of the security at Brindleyplace. He has been around longer than me and amazingly appears to get no older. But as you will see, he is a lovely fellow. His heart is in Brindleyplace and there is no doubt his infectious passion spreads readily across the entire security team. Their work is largely hospitality and guiding, reassuring the public. Yet I must tell you a swift story or two. Some years ago, and I saw this on CCTV, a small fire started outside one of the clubs on Broad Street, close to one of the hotels. On the video, you can see the smoke as the fire takes hold. It's clearly dangerous and getting out of hand. All of a sudden, a car pulls up. This bloke jumps out, takes a look and disappears. He reappears in seconds with a fire extinguisher in hand from the hotel. With the extinguisher, he proficiently puts the growing fire out. He literally was just driving past. In those days, you could drive the length of Broad Street. He returns the empty fire extinguisher to the hotel, jumps in the car, drives off. No heroic bow, no buy your leave, just drove off into the morning awakening glory. Turns out he was one of the Brindleyplace security officers, Martin Hutchinson. I didn't recognise him on the CCTV as he was out of uniform. He was so calm and so competent, a delight to witness. Yet, you know, those actions of Martin actually characterises the whole team at Brindleyplace. I recall another day, recently this, I found a body in the canal. Terrible loss of life. We called the police and was asked to set up a cordon to restrict people walking the towpath. It was just me, a police sergeant and one of our wardens. We immediately radioed Brindleyplace security and got reinforcements. We all looked after the perimeter whilst the blue light team sorted matters out. Just a couple of examples of the sterling work Brindleyplace security undertake that the public don't get to see. Let's be frank. All we want to do is go out and have fun or get on with our work. Get on with our lives without complications. The gals and guys of Brindleyplace security let that happen nice and so smooth. Over to the boss, Che. Also with Che, Marco, who I think is the longest serving member of the team.
How long have you been at Brindleyplace now?
I've been at Brindleyplace for 23 years, coming on 24. Well, it started off as a 6-month thing, and then I just fell in love. I just fell in love with the place. It's unlike anywhere else that I've ever worked. We've got 26 on the security team. Any one time, normally 7 or 8.
How many acres? Any idea?
17 and a half, I believe.
17 and a half?
Yes, I've learned that because I've been here for so long.
How long on average do your team members stay in the job here?
Well, we've got a lot that have done it over 20 years, so they started with me back in the day.
Yeah.
But on average, I'd say probably over 15 years.
What's your proudest moment working at Brindleyplace on security? Not necessarily yourself, but something that's happened on your team?
There's been a couple. We won the Air Ambulance Award.
Right.
One of my team did for taking somebody out of the canal who was drowning.
Yeah.
That was particularly proud. We got a working partnership award with the police.
Yeah.
Which was a big moment for the team. Just validated what the team was all about. Yeah, but I'm proud of them every day. They do a great job.
My name's Marco. I'm a security supervisor at Brindleyplace and I've been here for over 25 years. You know, having better quality restaurants and bars with doormen on it. And we seem to get a lot more better clientele and generally better behaviour. live than they used to be. So that was a huge step forward, and then with all the conferences, concerts, there's a hell of a lot of guests who arrive, so it's